An election battle is brewing in Ohio, and it has nothing to do with the candidates. Secretary of State Jon Husted is under fire from Democratic Party leaders and some elected officials over his directive that will keep 17-year-olds from voting in the presidential primary. But now there's a new voice in that fight. In fact, it's a chorus of voices led by a 17-year-old who says she is being denied her rights.
It's his duty as Secretary of State to listen to the people.
And you're the people.
Yeah, we are the people. We're the next generation.
Katie Spatel and her friends from St. Francis de Sales High School have been studying government and getting ready for the presidential election throughout their senior year. They can tell you what Bernie believes about higher education, how Donald wants to pay for the wall, and where John Kasich stands in the delegate count. But what they can't explain is this.
There is a narrow selection of candidates that 17-year-olds will be able to vote on.
Since 1981, Ohio has allowed 17-year-olds who will be 18 by the general election to vote in the primary. This year, Secretary of State Jon Husted says they can vote to nominate someone, like a Senate candidate, but they cannot vote in the presidential primary because they are actually voting to elect a delegate.
None of us, for example, vote for an actual presidential candidate. We vote to elect a delegate that then goes off to the convention and votes on our behalf for a particular candidate.
I understand it, but I completely disagree with it because delegates are chosen before the primary, and delegates' names aren't on the ballot. On the ballot is the candidates' names. So as a 17-year-old, I'm checking the name off that I want my party that I'm going to be affiliated with to endorse.
Katie and her friends are angry and organized and determined to change Husted's mind.
Well, he's very active on his Twitter account. I've tweeted him multiple times today, and he's just ignored them.
They'll be protesting outside Husted's office later this week. They've started an online petition and a social media blitz.
We have school emails, so we've been spreading all across the school. We've been tweeting it on Twitter. We've created a Facebook event. We've been putting live events on our Snapchat stories and sharing it with everyone, telling them, you know, this is our duty as citizens of America to vote, and he's taking that away from us.
At least one of those young women has already voted. She voted in person at the Franklin County Board of Elections, and she says no one told her she couldn't vote for president. If you would like to find out how to sign that petition, you can find it in our story at NBC4i.com.